A district court judge temporarily blocked Biden's Title IX rule changes in 6 additional states. The rules were blocked in 4 other states just last week. Come on in, Riley Gaines. Riley, spell this out so we all understand it, please. What does this mean?
This is a huge victory, is what this is. Now these 6 states, it is Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, and Indiana. They join Montana, Idaho, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and ultimately saying we will not comply with Joe Biden's illegal administrative rewrite of Title IX set to take effect in August. A federal court ruled in this favor, which is huge. Not only is it now 10 states, I mean, that's 20% of the states. This sets a good precedent for cases like mine, ultimately suing the NCAA. It's great news. It's a victory not just for women and girls, but really for humanity here.
Okay, I want to talk basketball for a minute. I want to talk about Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. We've seen a lot of aggressive targeting. I think it's aggressive targeting of Clark. Why is she being targeted like this? Because I thought that Angel Reese hit on her was almost an assault.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Stu. Some people say, you know, this is just basketball, which I can understand and I can appreciate. I can appreciate the rough play. I think it gives the girls the opportunity to be at least comparable in some sense to the NBA, which is what the WNBA has claimed to want for years now. But nonetheless, Clark is being attacked, whether it's by Angel Reese or by the media. We have seen it for multiple reasons. Even Jamel Hill says she's attacked for having pretty privilege, straight privilege, white privilege, tall privilege. Tall privilege is to me just silly, given the fact that I would say most WNBA players are tall. But what I've been so impressed with is how Caitlin Clark has handled this. She could really handle the attacks one of 2 ways. She could become very bitter and tout off about how, even not making the Olympic team, how she was snubbed in that way, or she could use it to motivate her. And that's what she's doing. Even in a press conference after the game, she said, look, it's basketball. This is what we do.
I would suggest that WNBA is failing to capitalize on their principal asset, which is Caitlin Clark. What's going on the court is not good for WNBA. Now, that's my opinion as someone who knows very little about basketball. What say you?
No, I think you're entirely right. I have never seen an organization self-implode in the way that the WNBA is doing right now. We've even seen people like Sunny Hostin say that Caitlin Clark is problematic to women's basketball. But let's be very clear on what Caitlin Clark is. She is the solution. She is not the problem. She is setting viewership records. She is bringing millions of eyes to women's basketball, really women's sports, which is huge. So Caitlin Clark, she is the solution, not the problem.
Let me go back to swimming for a moment. Leah Thomas has been banned from the Olympics. So give us the big picture about Riley. Where do trans athletes fit into Olympic swimming, if at all?
Yeah, well, let me tell you, Stu, he has not been banned from the Olympics. He has been banned from the women's category of the Olympics. He's allowed to compete. He can compete with the men. But you and I and every common sense American who intuitively knows that men and women are different knows that Leah Thomas would never and will be able to compete against the men in his rightful category. But he has been banned from the women's category, which again is another big win. I think it shows how the gender ideology house of cards is crumbling, and it's crumbling fast. That's what this court ruling was.
I mean, that's the Olympics we're talking about. Is there such a thing as the European Championships or the American Championships? And where do trans athletes fit into swimming in those 2 areas?
Yeah, no, Thomas is banned from all elite competition. So any world or international stage competition in the women's category, Thomas has been banned, or any male athlete for that matter. But what World Aquatics and FINA has done to accommodate for trans athletes or non-binary athletes is created a 3rd category. But this was not satisfactory for Thomas. Thomas has said that he doesn't want to compete in an open category. He only wants to compete if he can trample on women in the process.
There you have it. Riley Gaines, thanks for being with us. Always appreciate it. See you again soon, I do hope. Thank you.
Thanks, Stu.